people, welcome back to A Moment on Mondays with your girl, your sister. I'm your friend and personal growth coach, Stephanie R. Strong. And this morning, I'd like to speak to you about cuffing thought offenders. Well, last week we talked about thoughts that cause you to wonder and thoughts that cause you to wander, wondering and wandering, and how you expend mental thinking in those areas where you are being pulled away from what you're supposed to be thinking about, or that you are in a faithless or faith challenge mode where you are not trusting what God has in store for you, so you begin to wonder. But this week we're talking about 3 thought offenders that you have to cuff today. So today, let's start with the should-haves. We're going to start with should-haves. We're going to talk about undermining your gifts, talents, and skills. Then we're going to talk about unrealistic expectations. Now listen, should-haves, I don't have to tell you about that. How much time have you expended and used up thinking about what you should have done differently? Maybe you should have taken a different approach. Maybe you should not have done it at all. Or maybe you should have known better. Regardless, who knows? Maybe you could have.Maybe you should have. But the point is that when you start dwelling on should-haves a lot, guess what you're doing? You are undermining your confidence. See, when you are working your passion and doing the things that you love to do, and I dare say in many cases, we are doing the best that we can with what we have to work with. It doesn't mean that there isn't room for improvement. All I'm saying is that when you are given a task to do and you're working towards your goals, trust your gut instinct that you are making the best possible decision in that moment, or you made the best possible decision based on the information you had at the time. And if there's room for improvement, make the improvement. But please do not lament in the should-haves, because that is a big waste of time. It wastes energy, and it takes your thoughts and your mind in places that are just unhealthy. So we're over should-haves. Now, the second one is undermining your gifts, talents, and skills. Undermining your gifts, talents, and skills is it's a thought offender, probably of the worst kind, because number one, God is the one who gives you opportunity. He gives you skills. He gives you talents. He connects you with people, and he gives you time to cultivate these things. Now, when you are undermining your gifts, your skills, or your talents, you're saying to God that he did not know what he was doing when he gave you these attributes. So all I'm saying to you now is don't undermine what God has given you. Don't sell yourself short. I want you to be able to look at what God has given you. Make sure that you are becoming an expert in your field. Hone those skills so that you are really, really great at what you're doing. And when you are ready to expand and ready to elevate, you will be ready. Trust me. But the key to not undermining your gifts, your skills, and your talents is what's in your hand. Play that hand. Play it to the best of your ability. Do not waste time. Don't lament over you wishing that you could have something greater. God has given you just enough for you to take and make a major move in your life today. You have what you need today. So make sure you utilize your gifts, talents, and skills to the best of your ability. Unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectation simply means that you want everything perfect right now, or you want what you dream about to happen right now. Okay, maybe not right now, this very second, but immediately. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to become better and wanting to see the manifestation of the things that you have sown into your area of expertise. But there is a due process of time that must take place. And if you miss this process, when you get to the other side, you will be ill prepared. So don't be so quick to run past the process. Allow the process to have its run its full course, so that you can be very well equipped, so that when God opens up the door of opportunity for you, you're not running around like a chicken with its head cut off, like you don't know what's going on. So it's good to have goals, but it's also good to have have an action plan. It's also good to have a timetable, and it's also good to go through test and trial. So, and that's just to name a few. So all I'm saying to you is to have good goals, but also have an action plan, make it reasonable, make sure that you have a timetable, and be able to measure your success. Well, that's all that I have for you today. I look forward to seeing you on next Monday. Please come check me out at presencewithpurpose.net, and don't forget to pick up a copy of my book, When Tulips Bloom, a personal guide for blossoming through the difficult seasons of life. We are cuffing those thought offenders, cuffing them and making sure that they are not deterring us from walking in purpose and passion and productivity. I'll see you on next Monday, but until then, make this your best day ever.